Okay, hey guys. So today I'm gonna talk about rejections. You know that we get rejections like every single freaking day, and like every single fucking day we get rejections. You know, you get rejected maybe like by a girl or a guy, and then you might have get rejected by a job, like you did not get into a job that you want, and you also get rejected like by a school. You know, you wanted to get into this you wanted to get into this course, but then you did not get in, and you wonder why. Oh, sorry. Okay, so let me just start by so let me just tell you like what trains me to handle rejections. Okay, in the past when I was in school, I get rejected almost all the time by my classmate. Like when there was one time that I actually tell this guy that I have a crush on him, and he told me that I will not like you today, I will not like you tomorrow, I will not like you ever. And it made me hate that person for a while. I just wonder like, why did I get rejected, you know? Like, hello? Like, I mean, and it made me feel less desired. Like, I feel that I'm not good enough. There must be something wrong with me. Like, why is it that some people, like, you know, they get accepted, you know, so fast, but I just get rejected? And I had a lot of like, I just wonder why. So, and then in the end, it took me years to realize that in the end, like, if you want people to accept you, you need to accept yourself first. And I mean, I took a hard way to actually realize that. Okay guys, I was like, at that period of time, I just constantly, I need that acknowledgement, and I just can like try to lose weight, just do whatever it takes to get acknowledged. And then after a while, I realized that I feel really tired because I just can't living in the line of like being acknowledged. So when I was in my 20s, I started my job as my first job was admin, and as an administrative, right? When I was working as which is my first job as an administrator, I got shouted at. Like the lady boss, she shouted at me. Like she shouted at me. She just like say like, why are you so dumb? Like she just shout, which I have to say I am kind of dumb, like really like slow. My brain is just freaking slow. I just can't process things as fast as most people. I don't know. Like if you call me dumb, I'm not offended because I am slow. I just can't multitask. So this is one of the obstacles that caused me, you know, to get rejections in job, and I just not performing that great. But I try my best. I'm a hard worker. I work hard. And then the second job I got into marketing. I become a marketing executive. Like really happy that my boss actually gave me a chance. But throughout when I did like but in that job I also do like sales and marketing. So doing sales and marketing, I get a lot of rejections, you know, like people who reject my marketing proposal and saying that what I propose is not good enough, you know, you do it again. So I get so much rejections every single day, like telling me that, hey, redo it, do it again, it's not good enough. So I have to kind of like try to, you know, cater to what my boss wants, and also like I also need to go and source out for new clients. Yeah, if you wonder what my past job was, like what do they do as a company, they did like a facility management. So they actually manage the building, like example like so facility management can be engineering, cleaning, and project management, and what else? Okay, I just everything as a whole, like just everything is like a package which is under facilities. So yeah, and after that I took a break from the job and I worked in a part-time job as a puller. Like, you guys know, like insurance, then you need to start to, like, you have to pull people and say, hey, can I have a minute with you? So I actually helped one of the insurance company to as a puller, just pulling the crowd outside. Yeah, so guys, I know you can't believe it. Like, you see my social media and then you think that I'm just a weirdo doing weird things in public, but I really have been through a lot of training, like mentally, to be where I am today. I've been in jobs like ice cream door-to-door promoter, and people always tell me, like, you know, like, how, Kiara, how you actually train yourself mentally to handle and just not care about what people say, because I have been through all these jobs, man. And definitely after a while I just realized that that everyone have a different preference on what they see as a good, you know, what they see as attractive, what they see as amazing. You know, it's like when okay, so I am gonna make another video to tell you guys how you can get into jobs, like how you can get through a job interview. So I remember when I did my first job interview, I couldn't forget the rejection that I got. The lady boss actually told me, she said, you're wasting your time, because she saw the way I write on the form, you know. I was like scribbling, like my handwriting is just awful, and the way I present myself was very lack of confidence. Like, even though I can't speak well, I can't pronounce well, but you need that confidence, you know. You know, they say that, you know, fake it until you make it. Yeah, so she was not happy at all. She said that you're wasting your time, and like, look at the way you write, you don't look interested. So I feel that there's a very important thing, that you must not be scared of rejections in order to really be able to handle it well, you know. People always wonder, like, is it because that someone look good and they get accepted in most of the jobs, or maybe they get accepted by most of the people, you know? Is it because that they are attractive? That's it. But I learned it the hard way, as in the hard way, that I realized that really to be accepted as a person is that I really need to fucking like build my inner confidence, man. Even if someone also look like fucking good and have no confidence, which is what I thought that I must be in the past, I would have still end up at level 1 as a person. Because you need to actually you need to actually be able to handle rejections and how people are going to, you know, talk shit. Yeah, so people actually like, so now whenever I go for a job interview, I mean today at least, or even like to do like a sales talk, I always like look at them and I am not scared if they say no. I mean, like, I would try to, in fact, when I go for a job interview, I try to understand what they are looking for. Yeah. And if you're actually meeting someone new, okay, so you meet someone new, is that you actually want to find out more about the person. Don't talk about yourself, don't try to impress, just find out like, hey, how's your day, you know, what do you do for a living? I realized the one most attractive, like most attractive thing about a person is when you actually try to stand in the shoes of the person and try to understand like what are they looking for. And that's the one thing that I realized, that they actually go beyond anything on the surface. Is someone who actually try to understand, and that's something that not everybody has. Okay, so that's all guys, and I hope you like the video, and I think the next video I will talk about how to actually get a freaking job in Singapore when you're freaking uneducated. love you guys. Please like my video and also subscribe.